Good morning, respected correspondent ma'am, principal ma'am, and teachers, and respected parents, and my dear friends. It's too cold, right? Let's keep campfire. Oh no, I have forgotten my matchbox. No problem, our Fatima madam taught me a chemistry trick.
పేలుతున్నాయి. మరి రోడ్ బ్లాస్ట్ no? Should we remove?
No, continue. Wait, come on.
Wow, come on, parents. Let's see what the science behind it. I added glycerin and potassium permanganate. So, when the potassium permanganate is contacting with the glycerin, when they both contact, the fire occurs. So, this fire came reaction. KMNO4 plus C3 HI
You express full form. Full form. Start from the left side. Sir, just start from the left side. Open the windows. Open windows. Say and explain in the line.
KMNO4 potassium permanganate C3H8O3 glycerin rise to MnO2 plus
MNO is? MNO?
when they both contact. CO2 carbon dioxide plus H2O water plus heat evolved. Safety precautions. Only use a pinch of potassium permanganate and a few drops of glycerin. Do this demo away from the flammable items. Next time, parents, have you learned this trick now? Next time, go on camp and use my trick. And do not forget me. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I am Lahari from grade 7. I choose forensic chemistry because it's like detective and working with test tubes. You look for tiny clues to solve the big mystery. What is forensic chemistry? Forensic chemistry is simply using chemistry to help the law. There are three main tools: chromatography, the tiniest trace. Case study. Imagine a drink is tasted odd. Then first chromatography showed an unknown spot. Then spectroscopy confirmed it was a toxin. Then thanks for chemistry. The culprit was caught. Collecting evidence. First we lock the area so nothing can get disturbed. Wear gloves. Put on your gloves and take a swab of residue and seal it in a bag. Analyzing the substances. Dissolve the substances in the running instrument so that the peak lines show us what the substance is. Common substances found: drugs, explosives, and poisons, and everyday chemicals. Future of forensic chemistry, we will have handheld scanners so that the results will come in the seconds. Thank you.
Good afternoon everyone, myself Prithvi, I am studying in 8th standard. Today I am explaining about the chemistry of fireworks, a colorful explosion. Hey parents, most of you have burnt crackers on Diwali, right? Have you ever wondered what actually makes them pop and glow? Let's do activity. Well, I am going to explain the science behind those fireworks right now. Let's start with a quick demo. Okay, so what just happened? The fuse give us a few seconds, then let's move away. Black powder, sulfur plus charcoal plus potassium nitrate, ignited, turning solid into hot gases super fast. The color metal salts, copper, blue, green, strontium red, barium green. Metal salts get hot, electrons jump and drop down, releasing color light. Sudden gas release makes the shell vibrate, that's the loud sound. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, my name is Pranipal. I am from 7th standard. Today I am going to tell about periodic classification of element. What is periodic table? A periodic table is a table display of all chemical elements. It is the most important tool in chemical organization, so the scientist can pick out the tool patterns relationship between elements. Organizational principle. Let's see how elements are arranged. Elements are arranged in periodic table according to the atomic number. It consists 118 elements, both natural and synthetic. History of periodic table. The history we see today involved over scientists discovered new elements. Anthony Lavoisier, 1789. He grouped 23 known elements in 4 categories: gas, metal, non-metal, earth. John Newland. He proposed the law of octaves to noticing that every 8 element contains similar property. Dimitri Mendeleev, the father of periodic table. He arranged the periodic table according to their number. Carefully he lifted the pips, undisplayed element like germanium and gallium. Modern periodic table. In 1930, Nancy Morelli discovered that the table should be arranged according to the atomic number rather than mass. Key features. Let's look some key features in this table. Periodic horizontal rows. Horizontal rows. It contains 7 periodic elements in a periodic table. Same numbers and electron shells. Groups. There are 18 groups. There are 18 groups. There are 18 groups.
Move for next.
Elements of periodic table. Classification of periodic table. Metal. Left and center. It contains 80% of the table. Percent. High luster, shiny, high density, excellent, conductor of heat and electricity and direct drawn in wires. Yes. Non-metal, 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 non-metal top right. Properties. Mostly gases or solid. Gases or solid. Mostly gases or solid. Poor conductor of heat and easily doing reactions. I hope you understand my presentation. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Navinpal and I am studying. Good morning everyone. My name is Navinpal and I am studying in 8th standard. Today my topic is linear equation in one variable. What is algebra expression? Algebra expression is the expression having constants and variable. It can multiple variable or multiple power of variable. What is equation? Equation is a condition on a variable. What is variable? Variable we can use it as instead of numbers, English alphabets like X, Y, Z. Algebra expression. It says that the value of the equation is equals to one side and the value of the equation is equals to other side. For example, 7x minus 9 is equals to 16. 1.5 is equals to y by 1.6. What is linear equation in one variable? Linear equation is an equation which is in the form of ax plus b is equals to 0, ax is equals to b, etc. Where a and b is real number, x is the power of 1. For example, here we have 5x is equals to 25, 2x minus 3 is equals to 92x. Solving equation which have linear equation on one side and number of the other side. For example, here we have 2x minus 3 is equals to 5. In these kinds of problem, we can transport the variable and constants. This process is called transposition. So now let us solve the problem. Here we have one problem. 2x minus 3 is equals to 5. So here we can transport the constants to right hand side. If we are transporting the minus symbols to the right hand side, it will become plus. Now it is in multiplication symbol. We have to convert it into division. Let us do now division. 2 ones are 2 fours are. X is equals to 4.
Next problem.
Here we have next problem. Y plus 3 minus 3 is equals to 10 minus 3. Here we can cancel the minus 3 and plus 3. And 10 minus 3 is equals to 7. So y is equals to 7. The perimeter of a rectangular swimming pool is equals to 154 meter. Its length is 2 meter more than twice the breadth. What are the length and the breadth of the pool? The perimeter here we have rectangular swimming pool. Swimming pool perimeter is equals to 154. Its length is 2 meter more than twice the breadth. So we don't know here breadth. So breadth, let it be x, and length is 2 meter more than breadth. Now let us apply the perimeter formula. The perimeter formula is 2 into L plus B is equals to so now let us do once this bracket once. 2x plus x is equals to 3x let us take this 2 to this side, right hand side means it will become division. So 2 ones are 277. Let us take this plus 2 left hand side means it will become minus 2. "77 minus 2 is equals to 75. It is in now multiplication form. Let us convert it into division. 25 divided by 3. 3 ones are 3, 25 are. So x is equals to 25. This is our breadth. Breadth is equals to 25. Now let us take the length. Take out the length. So to find out the breadth, here our breadth is 2 plus 2x. We will do here into 25 twos are is equals to 50. 50 plus 2 is 52. So length is equals to 52. Now let us take the variables on both sides and check. This is one question.
Do it little bit small better. Zoom out. Now turn the leg. Turn the leg. Pike and Raju. Spin pike and Raju. Do left side.
Now in this problem we have variable on both sides. So we can take this variable to left hand side and this constant to right hand side. This variable will become plus x. This constant will become plus 3. So 2x plus 3 is equals to 3x and 6 plus 9 is equals to 9. It is in multiplication form, we have to convert it into division. 9 divided by 3. So 9 ones are 9 threes are. X is equals to 3. Reducing equation to simple form. So here we have equation. Let us convert it into simple form.
Navin Paul, you write the I.
7x plus
5
5
is equal
equals to
4
4
x minus
x minus
2
2
is equal plus
plus
6.
6. So now we are taking the variable to left hand side and constant to right hand side. The plus 4 will become minus 4x minus 2. So 7 minus 4 is equals to 3x, and we are adding here minus into minus means it will become plus. So 5 2 plus 5 is equals to 7. 3x. The answer will be minus 1. It is in multiplication form, let us convert it into division. The minus symbol which is in downside, it will go to ups. So 1 ones are 1 threes are. X is equals to minus 3.
Hi everyone, I am Akshara from grade 7. Today I am going to show how tiny atoms are the Lego that breaks everything around us, from the air we breathe, stars in the sky. What is an atom? An atom is the smallest piece of a chemical element that keeps still its identity. It has a nucleus, proteins, nutrients, and electrons buzzing around it. How atoms combine molecules? Atoms are pure substances made up of only one type of atom. The periodic table, a sheet. The periodic table organizes all known elements. Rows are periods, columns are groups. Elements in the same group share similar behavior, like alcoholic metals violently with water. Common elements on Earth. We see a lot of oxygen in the air, carbon in living things, silicon in sand, iron in tools. These four make up our everyday world. Why elements matter? Fun fact: carbon is carbon is in carbon is in carbon is in living things. Silicon in sand. Elements in hydrogen. Hydrogen is in a thinnest atom universal, making up about 90% of all atoms. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Iba Plus. I am from 7th class. Today I am going to tell about the Great Indian Sky Battle December 2025, conflict changes and government actions. The sky full of problems. It is December 2025. Aviation sector is growing fast, but it is facing conflict changes. Airports are crowded. Planes are full, but behind the scenes, airlines are struggling to keep operations running smoothly. Let's look at the being fought in the sky. Clash of the Titan. Two GN groups now control Indian skies. A sky full of problems. It is December 2025. Aviation sector is growing fast, but facing a major conflict, facing technical problems. Airports are crowded, planes are full, but behind the scenes, airlines are struggling to keep operations running smoothly. Let's look at the being fought in the sky. Clash of the Titan. Two GN groups now control Indian skies. Indigo, the market leader, 60% their share, known for low cost and flight on time. Air India Group, owned by Tata, they have merged with Vistara to create a massive full-service airlines. This fierce competition now makes it very hard for smaller airlines to survive. The grounded conflict, a major crisis in 2025, is engine issue. Engine is made by company Contract and Whitney are facing technical problems. Because of this, nearly 200 planes stuck in the ground. Airlines are paying rent for planes that cannot fly, causing huge financial losses. Who will fly the planes with so many new planes ordered? There is a shortage experienced pilot fatigue. Pilots are tired from flying long hours, poaching war. Airlines are fighting each to steal captain each other from offering higher salaries. Government steps in. The Civil Minister Sriram Mohan Naidu Kinjarapu has stepped to manage this conflict. Key actions: new rules enforcing strict rest time for pilot to prevent fatigue, global talks, manufacturing to fix Indian planes first, price check, warning airlines not to hike ticket prices too much during holidays. a better future. Despite the conflict, there is hope. New airports like Noida International Airport, JR, opening to reduce crowding with government support. And new planes arriving. The great sky battle might to lead to survive better for us passengers. Summary: the problem grounded planes due to engine issues. The solution: Minister Ram Mohan Naidu's strict regulation. The future: new airports and better infrastructure. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Vaishnavi. I am from 8th standard. Today I will tell about the magic of magnet. What is a magnet? A magnet is an object that produces a magnetic field. This field is an invisible force around the magnet. Magnet attract only invisible materials. Ferromagnetics material like iron, nickel and cobalt. Here is pictures of different types of magnets: bar magnet, horseshoe magnet, ring magnet. Magnets attracting paper slice. The pole the sacred to force. Every magnet has two poles when the magnetics is strongest. The north pole usually colored red. The south pole usually colored blue. It is a simple diagram of bar magnet with endless clearly labeled north red and south blue. Show iron clumping, filling clumping mostly at the ends. The gold rule of magnets, the rule of attraction and repellence. Now, a north pole will always pull away towards the south pole. They came together with a snap, like repellents. A north pole and a north pole or two south poles will pull away to each other. Two magnets with end facing N use a large arrow pointing between the magnet and the word repel. Why do we opposite sides attract if it always about the magnetic fields? Magnetic field leaves the north pole and enter the south pole. When and north pole and south pole near at each other, they pull the magnets together.
Good morning everyone. Myself Sri Arun from 8th standard. Today I will be presenting on healthcare facilities in India, a sector that plays a crucial role in improving the quality of life for over 1.4 billion people in India. India's healthcare system is a blend of public and private services. Structure of healthcare system in India. Public healthcare system. Public healthcare system operates at 3 levels. Primary level. Primary level contain sub-centers, primary health centers, community health centers. Secondary level. Secondary level contain district hospitals, which provides general and specialized services. Tertiary level. Tertiary level contain medical colleges and super specialty hospitals. Private types of healthcare facilities: hospitals, for clinics, polyclinics, diagnostics, nursing home, pharmacies, traditional medicine centers. Government initiative to improve healthcare system. Government funded health insurance plan. It covers 5 lakhs per family per year. Recent improvement. India has made significant improvement such as expansion of telemedicines, usually after COVID-19. In conclusion, India's healthcare system is a blend of public and private services. India aims to build a more inclusive and efficient healthcare system to all citizenships. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Arun. I am studying in 6th standard. Today my topic is understanding exponents and powers. Multiplication shortcut of addition. When we need to add the same numbers to itself over and over again, instead of adding, multiply 2 into 5 and you can get the same answer. Powers shortcut of multiplication. Powers are a shortcut way to write the problems, multiplication problems. Instead of multiplying, use the powers 2 power 5 and you can get the same answer 32. A power equals to base exponent equals to 2 power 5. The base repeated factor in a multiplication problem. Base exponent equals to power. Factor into factor into factor into factor into equals to product. The exponent the number of times of base is multiplied by itself. 2 power 5. 2 first time into 2 second time into 2 third time into 2 fourth time into 2 fifth time equals to 32. How to read powers and exponents? Normally say base number to the exponent number expressed as ordinal number. 2 power 5 same 2 to the 5th power. Ordinal numbers first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Square equals to base square. 2 power 2 say 2 to the second power or 2 square. 2 power 2 equals to 2 into 2 equals to 4. Cube equals to base square. 2 power say 2 to the second, 2 to the third power or 2 cube. 2 power 3 equals to 2 into 2 equals to 8. Common mistake. 2 power 5 equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 equals to 32. common mistake. 2 minus 2 power 4 equals to bracket minus 1 into minutes times plus 2 power 4 equals to 2 into plus 2 into plus 2 into plus 2 equals to minus 16. When the exponent is 0 and the base is any number but 0, the answer is 1. 2 power 0 is equals to 1. 4638 equals to 1. Any number except the number 0 equals to 1. The exponent, when the exponent is 1, 2 power 1 equals to 2. 4638 equals to 4638. The first number what is the same answer. The exponent 1 is usually invisible. The invisible exponent 1. 2 power 1 equals to 2. 4638 equals to 4638. Any number 1 equals to the same base number. The base any number. The invisible exponent number 1. 2 equals to 2 because there is no power. 4638 equals to 4638. The exponent is here. Can you see it? It's invisible. Find the value of the product. 2 power 5 because here is 5. Here also will be 5 digits 2. 2 into 2 into 2 into equals to 32. Power product equals to value of the product and value of the power. Write the prime factorization using exponents. 125 equals to product 5 into 5 into 5. So 125 equals to power 5 power 3. Answer using exponents. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I am Anish. I am from 7th class. Today I am going to talk about on the market system in India. The market system in India is a mixed economic system. It combines free market futures, private enterprises competition with government, intervention regulation such as public structure. India is one of the world's fastest growing markets with a discovered consumer base and strong global linkage. Type of market system in India. Traditional market found mostly in rural areas. Regulated market monitored by government such as agriculture produce market constitutes. Ensure fair trade. Practice for farmers. Retail markets include grocery shops, shopping malls, supermarkets, and set windows. Highly fermented but rapidly modernizing. Role of the government in the market system. Set rules, policies for fair competition. Control structures such as railways, insurance, banking. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. I am Vinesh. I am studying in 7th class. My school name is Vardhaman School. Today I am telling about formal and informal letter. A letter is a written message sent from one person to another. Before smartphone and email, this was the one-way talk to How is it fell? Principal added government officers or companies. Why write it today to complain, to request permission, leave letter or to apply from something.
Good morning everyone, my name is Nanda Kishore. I am studying grade 8. My topic name is Introduction to the Geometry. Classifying of triangles by sides. Equilateral triangle. Three sides are equal. It is called equilateral triangle. Isosceles triangles or two sides are equal is called isosceles triangle. Scalar triangles. All sides are not equal. That is called isosceles triangle. Classify all triangles by angles. Equiangular triangle. Three sides are contacted with angles. Acute angle. More than 90 degrees is called acute angle. Right triangle is more than 90 degrees. Obtuse angle. Obtuse angle means more than 90 degrees. Interior or exterior angles. The three sides of a triangle is called interior angle. When the sides of a triangle are extended or other angles are formed. The angles that are adjacent to the interior angle or the exterior angle. Triangle sum theorems. The sum of the measurement of a triangle is 180 degrees. Angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degrees. The acute angle of a right triangle or contact. Angle A plus angle B is equals to 90 degrees. The sum of the interior angle is equals to 180. Equilateral triangle. The equilateral triangle and the adjacent interior angle are supplementary. For example, 90 minus 60 is equals to 120. Answer exterior angle is 130. Sorry, you have to solve this. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning everyone. My name is Salman. I am student of 7th class. I am standing here to present about the silk cloth we wear how obtained from silkworm. So let's understand about this. Silk is one of the oldest and most luxurious natural fiber. It is produced by silkworm, the larva of Bombyx moth, which is the silk moth. As you can see the picture here. The process of obtaining silk is known as sericulture. Let's understand the history of silk. It is originated in China over 5,000 years ago. Silk production is a secret from centuries, spread across Asia and Europe through Silk Road. Today, major producers include China, India, Thailand, and Japan. Let's understand about life cycle of silkworm. Egg, larva, mainly feed on mulberry leaves. Pupa, spins a silk cocoon. Silkworm. hatch. The larva mainly feed fresh mulberry leaves several times a day. Spinning the cocoon. After about 25 to 30 days, silkworm spins a cocoon. Its secret fiber oil coated with gum. A single cocoon may be container 800 to 1500 meter silk filament. Harvesting of cocoon. Cocoons are collected when worm become pupa. Boiling and spinning. Softens of silicon. The filament can be unwound. Weaving silk. Long filament from multiple cocoons combine to produce a silk thread. Dyeing and weaving of silk. Basically, it is the coloring stage. It is ready for knitting and weaving to make cloth. Thank you.
Human words and robotic displacement. In the way we live and work. In the past, humans did everything by hand. Today, machines are taking over tasks that are dangerous, boring or require super speed. But this is a bad thing or a new beginning. What robots do best? Repetition. Doing the same thing a million times without getting bored. Heavy lifting. Moving giant